the ready to race light comes on, and is going to be agreed to say that all is good for the start. The answer is yes, it is. The lights go green and they blast away then, with the best start being made, I think, from the outside of the front row, possibly there by Morgan Bailey, as the cars now sprint their way down towards Clairvaux for the first time, with another good start coming also from Christopher Leah. But as they work their way out of Clairvaux, Chris Woollett versus Morgan Bailey. One goes very wide on Morgan Bailey, the moving on the outside line. Good start off Rob Shield, comes up second, and Simon Overton was about to go third on the side line as well. Then they come for the first time, heading now towards the loose section of the circuit. Christopher Leah is the one who's lost out of it, really. He's down to fourth, having been second on the grid. Christian Ainsworth goes very, very wide indeed, coming out of the chicane. So that delays him, but as they head down towards the hairpin, it's Chris Woollett versus Rob Shield then for the race lead. And understeering Woollett then gets himself around the corner, he leads the way. Shield is second, third is Overton, fourth is Leah, fifth is Maynard. That's the leading order at the moment. But Morgan Bailey then from the front row of the grid, having gone wide at Clairvaux, leaving himself with an awful lot of work here, trying to make amends now as he works his way up towards the timing line. But even though it's a longer race, a 6-lap race, he's so far back now. It's going to be very, very difficult indeed for him to claw back much of that lost time, as the cars now work their way again through Hawthorne. The leaders, though, are together, and there it is Woollett ahead of Shield, ahead of Overton. That's how the top three run as they come onto the loose part of the circuit once again. In fourth spot, Christopher Leah, and fifth is Rob Maynard. But he's dropping back, as we have seen in earlier races. He's never quite able to stay on the pace of the leaders race long. If they all struggle for time, then he's able to catch back up again. But he hasn't got the pace otherwise to stay with them. Woollett is not getting away. Rob Shield is there in second place, and Simon Overton is the real danger in third spot now as they work their way across the loose once again. That's the end now. Lap number 2 out of the 6 through Clairvaux. In a moment will go the race leader, and Morgan Bailey kicking himself for his dramas on the first lap. He's still chasing, he's still charging, but he's still last as well, and that's the big problem, that he's not yet really caught up to anybody, so he can't think yet about making up any of that lost ground. The leader is coming out of Clairvaux now, and as he does so, Chris Woollett trying to break away from Shield, possibly this time he wasn't about a leg, but that may well come back to him as they bounce their way across the loose. Although Simon Overton is the one looking as though he's got the better speed in the red and yellow car in third place, hustling on, trying to come up onto the back of the car of Rob Shield. Chris Woollett brakes as late as he dares for the hairpin, has to flick the car sideways to scroll off speed and get it round the right-hander safely. And staying with them now, 196 Christopher Leah in fourth place. Over the line they go, 3 laps done. Heading into Clairvaux with Morgan Bailey having caught up now to Don McLaren, but still not being able to make progress. So big frustration this for Morgan Bailey, who was a winner of course in his race in the third round of heats. But as they drop down towards the right of Clairvaux, he's on the outside line looking to make a pass. He goes around the outside, brave start. Does it work for him? It does. He comes round ahead. So Morgan Bailey goes around the outside, gains a place as the race leaders work their way now across the loose once again. This is lap 4 of 6, and Chris Woollett, number 17, leads the way as he has done race long. Can he hang on in there? Rob Shield looking for a way to get past him, but also running out of options, I fear, at the moment. Third place, Simon Overton. In fourth, it's Christopher Leah as they work their way through. Rob Maynard in the practical car, Van Laar car. That's fifth, but dropping back a little bit. Is he in the clutches of anybody? No. Ainsworth is sixth. Seventh is the spectacular Morgan Bailey. And then in 8th place, falling away, Don McLaren, solid 150 racer. So up front, Chris Woollett, the gap, 0.4 of a second, that is all. But Rob Shield, try as he might, can't really mount a proper attack, it seems, here, as the field turns its way once more up through the chicane, heading now across the loose part of the circuit once again. And in the dust, what's going on behind the leader? Rob Shield is still there second, Simon Overton is still in third spot, fourth is Christopher Leah. He's been another one a bit frustrated in this race. He's not really been able to mount a proper bid, nor has he been able to sit quite close enough to have a go at Overton. This is the end of lap 5, so through they will come, hopefully for a last lap board this time, as there it is. Chris Woollett is almost there. He's almost ready for a race win here, which will be a great start to his season. First time he's won a final, I think, in the Swift Sport Championship. So Chris Woollett having a very impressive day indeed, turning his way up through Hawthorne. Now chasing him hard, second and third. Through they come together, namely, oh, there's contact. Rob Shield and Simon Overton get together coming out of Hawthorne, and then they hit each other again, and they carry on the order of Shield second, but Christopher Lear gets between them for third, and the baton car of Simon Overton is fourth. It was a last bid coming through before they met at the chicane. And there's more drivers. Morgan Bailey gains one spot behind them. So down they come. It's going to be a win with Chris Woollett, but it's all kicking off behind them. Who's going to be second? Rob Shield has the place. Christopher Lear is going to be third. Fourth is Simon Overton in 73. Fifth is 76, which is Rob Maynard. That's the order as they go over the timing line. And then Morgan Bailey is going to be sixth, or is he? He runs a little bit wide. Seventh is 145. Christian Hainsworth. And eighth and last is going to be number 9, Don McLeod, as he works his way now up over the exit of the hairpin. Up towards the timing line he will go. And a very dramatic end to the race there.